Hey, it's Adam Kolozetti, and this is the Culture Hack. We are on site at Tangent Engineering, and I'm going to be chatting with CEO Josh Abbott and their VP of Growth, Guillaume Bedard, and we're going to be talking about designing for the future and what's next and exciting for Tangent Engineering, what cool stuff they're getting into. So come check it out. Hello and welcome to the Culture Hack. This is a Culture Hack first. We are actually down on site at Tangent Engineering, where they are engineering cool stuff. They're prototyping crazy things, and it's super exciting, especially given my background as an aerospace engineer. So with me, I have Josh Abbott and Guillaume Bedard, and CEO and VP of Growth. So welcome, guys. Thanks so much for having me here.
Thank you so much for visiting us, Adam.
So we had some exciting conversation. We talked a little bit about Tangent. We went on a tour of your guys' shop. We talked to people that work here and saw what you guys are working on. So Guillaume, tell us what's next for Tangent. What are you guys working on?
Well, the future is looking very good for us. The market is very demanding our services. Tangent has a very unique value proposition where we assemble a multidisciplinary team of engineers, as you saw it through the tour. And there's not a lot of house that can actually help our clients go to the next level with their ideation all the way down to batch manufacturing. So if you're a startup, you're looking for amplifying your team. If you're a large enterprise, you actually want to de-risk your innovation, we can service that. And also SMEs that are looking to grow with local resources, we're in for that. So there's quite a bit of demand for us right now, and we're looking at growing our organization. We work diligently, Adam, at preparing ourselves to scale. It's an act in itself, and I'm very proud of the work of the team on that. And I can say today that Tangent is ready to design the next phases of our growth and attract more talent to support us.
Okay, very, very cool. So Josh, are you guys looking at growth primarily in Calgary, or are there other markets where you guys have worked or are working?
Yeah, because we've been a word of mouth organization for 19 years, just serving the local market has been our focus to date. But we do serve the rest of Canada, all the way from St. John's, Newfoundland through to BC. Okay. We have some US customers. So yeah, we're looking to grow, but still serve predominantly the Canadian market.
Okay. And are there, what type of clients are your favorite type of clients that you work well with?
It really is about the right kind of people and the right kind of organization more than anything else. We've cut our teeth working with startup clients who are, needing to go quickly to market, needing to do it in a very efficient manner. So that's what we've really started with, but we've done a lot of work for SMEs and enterprise over the last 5 or 10 years as well. And they both have challenges that are different, but at the end of the day, they still need to create new things and they still need to manage the risk as they're doing that. So the process we follow is really the same for all of our clients.
Gotcha. And it's pretty neat. It's very satisfying, I think, to come up with an idea and then translate it to paper and then actually produce it. Like you can hold it in your hands, which is pretty neat, right? Are there any projects in particular that you're excited about, Guillaume?
Big shout out on Alberta Ecosystem. Calgary has invested quite a bit with Opportunity Calgary Investment Fund, over $100 million invested in different projects to create incubators like the health innovation they participated in, attracting accelerators like Plug and Play, the 51, Avatar, which we collaborate with. So we're attracting some pretty good deal flow in Alberta. We're punching for our weight size now, which was not the case 10 years ago. 10 years ago, we only have $50 million worth of investment in startups, which is now much greater. We're over $700 million. So you could see that it's brewing in Alberta, and we're very humbled to be part of that and service that ecosystem. Even to a point where, because we are scaling our services, we recognize that it's not only the engineering that is needed by our clients. Sometimes it's the management, it's the finance, it's to look at ways to finance their growth. And we created Tangible Venture Partnership, where we take equity position with some of our clients to accelerate their growth and also help them raise some capital. So we're also evolving and trying to respond to the needs of our clients wherever they're at into their journey. But that's something that is very inspiring to us, and we're happy to be part of that ecosystem. So big shout out to Alberta and what's happening here.
Very, very cool. I love how you guys are kind of responding to the market and coming up with your own innovative ways to meet your clients where they're at, right? Whether it's equity or whatever.
We love developing products. The real kick we get is to support humanity with new technology and service the market. So going to market is really top of mind for all of us at Tangent.
And I think, going to market, that's sort of a loaded statement, right? You need the product, but then you also need to be able to mass produce it. So you need a process around that. You need, the people to engage with it. So, when you guys are talking about helping clients go to market, what else comes to mind for you guys?
Well, there's so many steps along the journey of getting to market. The first step is kind of proving to yourself that you can solve the core problem. Then you need to get more validation with users that you're on the right track, that you can build a few prototypes and demonstrate value there. And then can you scale, right? Can you go from building 2 or 5 or 10? Can you build hundreds or thousands to service the market need? And all of those steps are unique and have their own challenges. So, we're always getting better. We're always making sure we're focusing on the right things at the right times. And that's the critical thing with product development, is to not be distracted with certain things at the wrong times and be focused on where you're at in the process and what's really the priority for right now.
I like that. You remind me of my engineering days where we'd prototype something and yay, we solved the problem. And then we look at it like, this thing would be a fortune to manufacture. It's too much waste the way it's designed, or right? Now we need to think of it from a manufacturing perspective. How can we do it in a way that minimizes waste and makes sense for regular tools and doesn't need customized and all this type of stuff, right?
Yeah, and the beauty about design is that it's all about balancing compromises. So we've never gone to a client and said this is just fundamentally not possible, unless we're dealing with a physics problem, which sometimes happens. But maybe there's a simplification required, or maybe we need to use a different manufacturing method. But it's kind of the blend of art and science, right? There's a give and take, and figuring out what are the priorities and where can you give a little bit to make the product a success and find the right solution.
Yeah.
Also during COVID, the supply chain has changed drastically. So more and more of our clients actually are coming here and saying, can you batch manufacture for us? Can you help me with my design for manufacturing? So we've expanded actually our team and talent to actually service our clients. In the past, we would just do the prototyping. Here's a great product, you're ready to go. Good luck to you. But manufacturing in Asia is not the same anymore. Manufacturing in India is not the same anymore. So there's different risk that is, not only geopolitically, but also, in terms of parts and in inventory. So that also has created, a challenge for us to grow differently and adapt to the market.
Well, and I think, who doesn't love to support local, right? Whether that means Alberta or Canada or whatever. So that's pretty neat. You guys are driving infrastructure, not just right here, but downstream, right?
Yeah, people still want to come in and meet you. They still want to see the people in action, doing the work. So, it's nice to have built a facility here where we can have that work happen, and people can come and check us out as we're working and see that this kind of work is happening in Alberta and in Calgary.
Very cool. So what kind of people are you looking for? Young engineers coming in, who's your ideal new hire?
It takes a lot of different qualities, I think. You have to be inquisitive, you have to be creative, you have to be really good at working with people, being smart is almost mandatory as a checkbox, but if if you can't communicate well and work in a team, then it's challenging, because we're dealing with so many unknowns that it can be uncomfortable for people. So you got to really rely on the team dynamic to work together to solve problems, whether you're the most junior person or been here forever. It doesn't matter where the answer comes from. It's about finding the right answer as a team.
One thing I love of working here at Tangent is the multidisciplinary aspect of the talent that we have. Not only in terms of skill set, like from mechanical engineering, industrial design, to electrical, firmware, software, project management, but also diversity of gender and diversity of ethnic background. So we have different perspective when we're doing product development. I love it because there's so many different angles that we're looking at. So many different background from even the Middle East, or looking at it from an angle of even, you know, in Quebec for myself, you know, originally, or other parts, it actually drives the innovation as well.
I love that. I love how diverse, and it's pretty cool. The exciting things you guys are doing makes me a little bit nostalgic for my engineering days.
Hey, there's a new
You're almost-
aerospace hub right now opening up,
Yeah.
right? So that we're tagging up with, so yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I could feel you guys sucking me in here a little bit. Well, but if someone does want to get a hold of you guys, whether they're interested in what you guys do or maybe they want to work here, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Yeah, so our website is tangentservices.com, and our regular inbox is info@tangentservices.com. And if you're looking for a career, perhaps, jobs@tangentservices.com is a good place to try.
Okay, amazing guys. Well, I really appreciate your time. It was super fun seeing all the cool things you're doing, and best of luck with what you're doing.
Thank you so much for bringing our message to the market. I appreciate it. Thank you, Adam.
Welcome. Hey, thanks for watching The Culture Hack. Do you want to chat culture and engagement? Give us a call and come on the show.